about to feel the chronicles of a bionic lyrically spitting, dismissing. I'm on a mission, it just hitting. Now it's written and kitten, hitting with mittens. I'm missing, wishing, man, listen, I glisten.
Okay, all set to go, and it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. And the pitch. Just missed. That clips the corner.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Here's a 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Bo Bichette up to the dish. First pitch misses. Reagans, in his second season, he features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a cutter, a curve, and he works in a slider.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
The next offering misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. The wind and the pitch. That one laced to center and a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. He's got the power, but great contact skills. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one hops against the fence. Bichette around third and headed home. He'll score. The Blue Jays take the lead. 1-0.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit.
Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And that's ripped into left. Base hit. Runner from third comes across. It's 2-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so much.
Runner on the move. Fastball right back to the mound. 1 at second, and that's 2. We go to the bottom of the first. So up now for Kansas City, Michael Massey. Foul ball there.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Makes a move towards the gap. Makes the grab, 1 down. Bobby Witt Jr. now. He was drafted 2nd overall by the Royals in 2019. Adley Rutschman was the only player taken ahead of him.
Yeah, he was part of a really good crop of shortstops. Bobby was the first one taken, but C.J. Abrams, Bryson Stott, Anthony Volpe, and Gunnar Henderson were also part of that draft class. How good is that?
Pretty good. Fouled off left side. Two outs, base is empty. Wouldn't chase that time. Up the middle. Fires over to Guerrero. And that is that. Top of the second. And here is Addison Barger. Reagans back to work. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
One away. Now it's the DH, Spencer Horwitz. He was late there, strike one.
The high fastball, particularly for young hitters, can be hard to lay off of because you see it so well at eye level.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Oh, nice play. Throws to second, and he starts his afternoon off right with a double. And next for Toronto, Leo Jimenez. Runner takes off for third. Line drive, caught. To second with the throw, no chance to get back. It's a double. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. A big swing and a miss. Berrios, multi-time All-Star. He features a sinker, a slurve, a four-seamer, a changeup, and occasionally uses a cutter. Lifted in the air, right center field. Varsho moving under it. Makes the catch, and there's one down. Here's the left fielder, MJ Melendez. Late on that fastball. Berrios, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Gurriel. Now a fly ball to right center. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Round second, digging for third. And this is going to be a 2-out triple.
Waste no time there. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Makes the catch, inning over. Top half of the third inning, and now for the Jays, number 9.
Joey Loperfido.
The pitch. On a line out towards center. Isbell makes the catch for the out. And there's one down. So the lineup flips over. Here's George Springer. This one in the air right field. Coming on is Pham to make the play. 2 outs, base is empty. So up next for Toronto, Bo Bichette. Singled and scored his first time. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Melendez makes the catch, and that is that. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, and now number 11. And a pitch. Hit in the air, right field. And George makes the grab. And now it's Kyle Isbell. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Ground ball up the middle, that's a base hit.
Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
That one the other way. Fair ball. Lead runner around second. The throw to third. Save!
Oh, he did.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Not much he can do about that one on the mound. Made a good pitch inside and jammed it. He just found a way to fight it off the...
On the ground, 2 ball. Over to Bichette. And that's 2. And we're back. Start of the 4th. And now Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Hit hard. That gets through. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
All over that one right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
And a sac bunt here. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Here's 0-1. There goes the runner. Base hit, center field. Varsho around second, headed for third. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single. At the plate, Addison Barger. 0 for 1 so far. Bunts it back towards the pitcher. Reagans to second. Spencer Horwitz next up for the Blue Jays. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes.
That's the ball.
There's a ball. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
And a pitch. And that one fouled off. Left-hand batter waits.
Ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And to the plate for Kansas City, Vinny Pasquantino. On the ground, Bichette. Over to first. 1 up, 1 down. Salvador Perez digs in now.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Perez, a former Gold Glove winner, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was born in Venezuela. Springer there makes the catch, and they get Perez for the out. And there are 2 outs. Melendez swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the 2nd time today. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2.
On the ground, out to short. Gathers and throws to first. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now Leo Jimenez. Reagans back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Blue Jays doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
Line drive. Tosses to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. Now the left fielder. Puts a bunt down. Pasquantino throws to first in time, and the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th. Here's a high chopper. Witt. That's out number 3. Back here in Kansas City, now it's Yuli Gurriel. The right-hander back to work. On the ground, Jimenez. To first, and Gurriel is out. Here's Tommy Pham.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
That's to third, Barker. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. Here's the third baseman. And first offering is fouled off. And that's in for a strike.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down. And they get the out after the ricochet. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, all set for the top of the 6th. Now the number 2 hitter, Bo Bichette. right back to him on the mound. Throw sails over his head at first.
Hey.
But a great backup there, and no one will move up. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
The first baseman.
Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. Runner on the go. In the air out to center. Isbell has this one sized up. Makes the grab, one away. And now it's Dalton Varsho. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. Runner takes off, trying to move him over here. Got him on the off-balance throw. 2 out. Alejandro Kirk getting ready to hit. A bunt, and it's popped up. Reagans makes the grab. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Now here is Kyle Isbell. That's a laser base hit. And that turns the lineup over. So digging in, Michael Massey. Ground ball could be 2. Over to Bichette. And they get him easily at first. It's a double play. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr.
Man, that is such a tough double play to execute as a first baseman. Not only field the ball and make a good throw to second with a runner in the baseline, but also to hustle back to first base and get set up to receive the return throw. That takes great footwork and an awareness of where the bag is. A lot of practice to get that one right.
Pasquantino not sure what to expect after that first pitch. Transfer bobbled, and there's no throw. With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. Runner takes off. Pitches low.
That's the ball. No.
Safe in second, and he easily steals the bag. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
On the ground, right side. Fires over to Guerrero. And that is. We go to the top of the 7th. And now for the Jays, Addison Barger. And here it comes. And there's a foul ball. The 0-1. Out to center. Isbell under it. Puts it away for the out. Spencer Horwitz, the next to hit. 1 for 2. Up and in. And that is ball 1.
1-0.
Puts a bunt down. Massey. Throw not in time, and he's safe. And at first, Leo Jimenez. Next up, runner on the move. Out towards right center field. Isbell on the move. He's got it. And there's 2 down. The throw in. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. To second. Pulls him off the bag. Here's the left fielder. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. And he grounds one to the right side. Throw is low, and he can't pick it. Hung up in a rundown now between third and home. And in comes the runner from second to score. A big mistake there. Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Here goes the runner. Hard ground ball, base knock. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Throw into third. Springer into second, and he's got it double. Bichette gets a chance to hit. And the runner's coming home. Base hit. 1 run is in. Here comes Springer around third. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play.
Everything came together for him. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front. But
he's trying for third. Hit hard. Base hit. Around third. He scores, and it's now a 6-run lead. Caught in a rundown now, and they put the tag on him for the out. Set for the last half of the seventh. Now it'll be the cleanup hitter for the Royals, Salvador Perez. That's in there.
No ball.
That's strike one. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw is still in time, and they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. And first offering is fouled off.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Out to short, Bichette. Tosses across to first, and a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Yuli Gurriel comes up to hit. Ripped on a line. This looks like extra bases.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel.
Well, he's under it to make the catch in set. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the 8th. Now the Toronto 4-hole hitter, Dalton Varsho. And the first pitch misses in the dirt. And now the lefty swings through that one for strike one.
1-1.
Bunting for a hit. Pasquantino. And he beats him to first. He's safe.
Now batting.
And at first, next to hit, Alejandro Kirk. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike.
High leg kick hangs in the air, but he read it nicely, and now in scoring position to add on to this lead.
Runner goes again. Out to short. Witt. Zips it across. First out in the top of the 8th. Addison Barger now at the plate. Bunts it back towards the pitcher. Throws to first in time. The tag gets him, and it's a double play. Back here in Kansas City, down the third baseman, number 11. That one the other way, and it's caught for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Fires over to Guerrero. 2 up, 2 down. In the air, left field. Makes the catch, inning over. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Spencer Horwitz. Ground ball to the right side, and that's just foul.
Tired or not, he's relentless with the way he pitches. He might be exhausted out there, but his stuff is still nasty.
Whips it to first, and a quick out, number 1. Here's the second baseman, Leo Jimenez. Liner picked on the hop at first. And he takes it himself for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the left fielder. That misses. Ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. That's a hit.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Solid swing from start to end.
Runner on the go. And that's a base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now.
Number 11.
Bo Bichette next up for the Blue Jays. Puts a bunt down. Massey. Now the throw to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. Back here at Kauffman Stadium. So bottom of the 9th. So up now for Kansas City, Bobby Witt Jr. High fly ball out into left center field. Varsho calls it in, and there's one away. He's 2 outs away. And next up for the Royals, Vinny Pasquantino. Foul ball. Now the 0-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
On its way to the corner, and that's a foul ball. 1 down, base is empty. Fights it off, he'll see another. The 0-2 stays alive. The pitch. Gonna count 1 and 2. The Royals with a lot of ground to make up here in the last half of inning number 9. And he makes the catch. And there's 2 away. Salvador Perez steps in for the Royals. That one at 95 missed up top. And that's ball 1. Can't glove it cleanly. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Blue Jays take this one in a blowout. 6-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.